Welcome to week 33. I cannot believe I say this every week, but it's been another week already. So week 33 for me has been very difficult. I have to say it's probably the first week that I actually feel mega pregnant. My feet hurt, I am definitely waddling, and when I get to work I'm already tired, which for me is really quite unusual because I'm that person that rocks into the office and is like, hi guys, probably annoying to most people, but nowadays it's more like a, I made it. Very sad really, but look, I think in terms of this week, some of the major developments has been I am suddenly realizing very quickly that I need to swap out of high heels and maybe spend more time in flat shoes, and that is going to be a big change for me because this mama over here loves her high heels. So it will come to a point in time where sometime in week 34 I'll start to wear my flat shoes. This week I've also started working from home every Friday. It's great because it means I only really have to put makeup on 4 days a week, but on my 5th day I'm just at home, very casual, in trackies, hair up in a bun, maybe a little bit of lipstick because you still need a bit of glamour. But it is just such a nice day on a Friday to be here and to just chill out in your own space and get work done. And I do actually get more work done at home than I do at work. I'm just heaps more productive, and I think it's because I get in the zone. There are days that I work from home and I don't realize that I'm sitting down on my bum for 4 hours straight without getting up for a drink. Not great, but it really does mean I'm focused, I get stacks of things done, and it is very difficult when you're at work and you've got 6 direct reports plus heaps of people coming up to you asking you questions. It's hard at the end of the day to feel sometimes like you've achieved something or that you've walked away feeling like you've had a really productive day. So days at home working, I'm a big fan of that, so definitely try it. And it does definitely intrigue me around what I'll do when I'm on maternity leave, and if it's something that I can possibly do at home, perhaps even do a couple of vlogs or a couple of blog entries and see how productive I am. This Friday, I went to pick up the car. And by the car, I mean the family car, which is awesome because Mike and I have always said, oh, we should get around to buying a car, or we should really get one before I get too big and it becomes too encumbersome. And it just so happened to come about my way that I thought, well, this is the car I really like, but we'd shortlisted a couple. And I have actually vlogged the journey of buying the car and just the experience of test driving and trying out a couple of different models. Now, one thing I really do hate is car shopping. So if you are one of those ladies out there or guy who hates car shopping, I actually decided to shortlist 2 cars, and of the 2 cars, test drove both, and from there we went ahead and purchased one. So click on the vlog, which should be up and running, and let me know what you think. But I picked that up this week and I was so excited, thinking, oh gosh, this is where baby Thunder's seat's gonna go. Just in the back there, you know, I was like doing my thing and like, oh hey Thunder. And then just picturing collapsing the pram, putting it in the boot. Oh, it just, I can't see it at the moment, but it's only really 4 to 6 weeks away and it's going to be happening. So that was really cool. It was a big highlight of the week for me. Other symptoms this week has been mainly heartburn. So the old heartburn's back, and I do from time to time get this really strange pain which sits just above my diaphragm, I think it is, and under sort of my boob area, and it's just sort of, you know, kind of, it's just around this area here. And I've spoken to my obstetrician about what this could possibly be, and she did say that it's where all of your nerves get together and they kind of just like to play around a little bit. And because baby's up here and everything gets squished and everything gets squished this way, your nerves kind of get all the pressure, and it's like this weird bruisey feeling. It's not nice and it's hard to breathe. When you take in a deep breath, it freaking hurts and it's not great, but it's here and it's been here to stay for the whole week, so I can't wait for it to actually start to leave. And apparently it does just before birth, because if this is here whilst I'm in labour, God help me, because it is going to hurt. Well, it's going to hurt anyway, but it's going to hurt even more. That's pretty much it for symptoms. I have to say I've had a pretty good week. I'm still very much craving fruit, so mangoes, grapes, oranges, bananas, get in my belly. And also I am starting to crave junk food. So this has been the week of burgers and chips and fish and chips and more chips and chicken and chips. And when I say chips, I mean hot chips. And I will just keep eating it and eating it and eating it. If it was a never-ending bowl, I would just keep eating it. So I'm a little bit scared to weigh myself and put myself on the scales. The last time I checked, as you know, I gained, well, in the entire pregnancy so far, I've gained 10 kilos. But I'm thinking this week I might have gained another 10. This week I have experienced serious kicks from the little fella, and I am talking punches and kicks and headbutts and rolls and all sorts of things. And even Mike, who has his hand on my belly, can feel the impact of it inside. And look, I love you, baby boy, but it's really starting to hurt and it's really uncomfortable. There are times where I'm sitting in the office or I'm at work in a meeting, or I'll be typing away and all of a sudden there'll just be this huge kick from the inside and I'm like, oh! So that's been quite fun. I went to the obstetrician this week and had my week 33 checkup, and all good, all good, all good, all good, which is great. So she just said that he has turned and he's sitting quite low. So I kind of questioned that and asked her, what does that mean exactly? And her response was, oh look, there's nothing to worry about. You just need to be aware. And I've just gone, aware of what exactly? And I think she was hinting at the fact that he could possibly come a little bit early, seeing as he's turned quite early, but you just never know. I think Mike was very happy to hear this news, because we've got this little bet going on where Thunder's going to be either arriving in 2015 or 2016. Now his due date is the 9th of January 2016, so this will be a very, very interesting exercise. But apart from that, his heartbeat is really strong, he's doing really well, and I am now graduating to 2-week checkups. So from there we'll start to see how he's measuring, how he's going, checking his heartbeat, so I'll keep you guys updated. Anyway, it was lovely to see you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed my update. Please let me know of any questions or comments below. Otherwise, I'd love to also see you on Instagram. I'm on it all the time. Check me out at Ruby in Real Life. And I will see you next week for my week 34 update. Bye guys!